Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, June 12th. We're here for Jesus Shorts. I'm going to try and get through this one without taking too long. But Ezekiel 28. You were in Eden, the garden of God. God is talking to Lucifer. Every precious stone was your covering. The sardius, the topaz, and the diamond, beryl, onyx, and jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold. So Lucifer had a breastplate with 9 stones in it. Exodus 28:15, this is the breastplate of the high priest of Israel, which initially was Aaron. You shall make a breastplate of judgment. You shall set in it 4 rows of stones. See, Lucifer only had 3 rows. And the second row, a row of carnelian, chrysolite, and emerald. Now remember, each one of these represents one of the tribes of Israel. And the second row, a turquoise, sapphire, and moonstone. The third row, jacinth, agate, and amethyst. And the fourth row, beryl, onyx, and jasper. They shall be set in gold in your breastplate. The breastplate of Lucifer, missing the third row. And the third row was jacinth, agate, and amethyst. Now, I didn't include all these things, but I put a few in there so you get the understanding. This row is for these 3 tribes, Gad, Asher, and Issachar. Those are what Lucifer is missing. Now, why is that important? Gad, like a lion, he lives. So, lion is Jesus. Lucifer is not Jesus. He is not the Most High. For there a commander's allotment was reserved. He came at the head of the people. He executed the justice of the Lord and his ordinances with Israel. Most blessed of sons be Asher. May he be the favorite of his brothers. Now, bear in mind, I'm only including a couple of the attributes of the sons of Jacob. There are many. And Satan couldn't possess any one of those. They were kept from him because God knew what was coming. And if he would have been able to understand prophecy, he wouldn't have crucified Jesus. And may he dip his foot in oil, Asher. It's interesting because in the land of Asher right now is where Israel just found the 2nd largest oil shale deposit in the world. And as your days, so is your strength. Issachar is a strong donkey. Of Issachar, those who had understanding of the times to know what Israel ought to do. Now this is, again, these are attributes that Lucifer didn't possess because God withheld them. He only had 9 stones. What does that mean? Lucifer was the high priest of heaven. I hear all the time, he was the worship leader, he was this, he was that. His main, and we've talked about this, I think, in a short about 6 months ago, that his main purpose was to be high priest of the heavenly temple, and he guarded. There were also commandment stones for the heavenly temple. Now you know where we're at: streetlightgr.com or YouTube at Streetlight Bible Study 4006. If you didn't know that, you wouldn't be watching us now. But please share it with other people. I really think it's important that people hear it. So please be blessed, and always remember to be a blessing to others. No matter what the world looks like, we can still be a blessing. Thank you for tuning in.